United could be without Antony for the FA Cup final after he was forced off in Thursday night's 4-1 win over Chelsea through injury. Get the latest on new manager Erik Ten Hag, transfers and United team news delivered straight to your inbox every day for free. Manchester United secured their place back in the Champions League for next season with a comfortable 4-1 win over Chelsea at Old Trafford on Thursday night. Heading into the contest requiring just a point to get themselves over the line, United, despite some iffy moments defensively in the first half, made light work of the struggling Londoners to wrap up a top-4 finish with a game to spare. Goals from Casemiro, Anthony Martial, Bruno Fernandes and Marcus Rashford either side of half-time capped off a relatively comfortable night's work for Erik Ten Hag's side. But despite the victory being enough to get them back into Europe's premier club competition, it did come at a cost. Antony went off injured just before the half-hour mark after being on the receiving end of a fair challenge from Trevoh Chalobah. Read more. 3 ways United could line up without Antony at Wembley. Despite the severity of the Brazilian's injury not yet being confirmed, early indications do not bode well ahead of Sunday's Premier League finale against Fulham and next Saturday's FA Cup final against Manchester City at Wembley. The former Ajax winger was an expected shoe-in to start against City after making the right-wing berth his own for much of the season. However, if you cast your mind back to United's last meeting with Pep Guardiola's side, the 2-1 triumph at Old Trafford back in January, Antony started that game on the bench with Ten Hag selecting Fernandes to start on the right wing. It was a masterstroke decision by the Dutchman as the stand-in captain produced an excellent performance to help United recover from a goal down to scoop all 3 points in the local bragging rights. It was not the first time that Fernandes had started on the right this season, and nor was it the last. He most recently started on the right wing for the 1-0 win over Aston Villa at Old Trafford last month, in which he scored the game's only goal. Antony, as much as United would love to have him available, is less keen to track back and support his fullback, though that is to be expected for a player that loves to run in the opposite direction so much. Get your hands on our 48-page souvenir United v City FA Cup final print supplement by clicking here.